For most people, tourists, the national media, and far too many politicians, Washington, D.C. is seen solely as the shining capital of democracy. But 1 mile southeast of all that, another reality takes shape, one that is marked by poverty and environmental abuse. This abuse began with the abandonment of a river that at one time helped to sustain not only wildlife, but industry and the community as a whole. My name is Ronnie Rice. I'm with the Earth Conservation Corps, and since 1992, we've been working to restore that river, the Anacostia, one tributary at a time. We are determined to take back not only our river, but our lives and our community. We've seen what a difference restoring one little section of the river and the city has made to our lives. Now we want to expand our efforts to the entire region. What you will see in this short video is our vision for a renaissance along the Anacostia River. ECC is working to restore abandoned buildings and derelict industrial facilities along the river and use them in the creation of a 3-campus community learning center. As you will see, this campus of opportunity will serve as a center for Washington environmental action, community building, and workforce development for residents on both sides of the river. Tens of thousands of school children from across the entire region will have a remarkable opportunity to have hands-on learning, because when ECC sees a site like this, we don't see an eyesore, we see an opportunity. At the foot of First Street Southeast is the old Capitol Pump House that used Anacostia River water to make steam heat for the Capitol. ECC discovered it wasting away in the Anacostia River, where it had been abandoned since the 1950s when the river became too polluted even to produce steam. The city gave us this site to create an environmental education center in 1994, but fixing it up was going to require more than a little help. The U.S. Navy Mobile Construction Battalion 23, otherwise known as the CBs, donated 800 man-days to the restoration of the pump house. Thanks to their contribution, it will be complete by July 1999.
The people at ECC, we wanted to thank you for letting the CBs come because we really enjoyed it.
Good. You know, this has been great for both because they've really enjoyed their association with you too, and I think it's done them a lot of good too. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Along with providing a public environmental education center and access to the river, this site will serve as a center for ECC's habitat restoration efforts. As the Navy CBs completed the Capitol Street Pump House, bringing out its beauty and potential, the area along the river surrounding it began to look worse and worse by comparison. District government has planned for the last 30 years to create a river walk along the Anacostia so that the public might better access and enjoy the river. This plan had yet to be implemented. But when our neighbors, the Water and Sewer Authority, saw the effort that was going into the pump house, they stepped forward with a tremendous commitment, 300 feet of shoreline to start that long dreamed of river walk and community park. Working with corporate, community, and government partners like WASA and the Navy CBs couldn't help but remind me of the Robert F. Kennedy quote,
"Some men see things as they are and say why. I dream things that never were and say why not."
Then I ask the same question, why not? Because this is a tremendous space. It provides very limited access, public access to the river. It's something that the public has not had in this general area. And we think that it would just be tremendously beneficial for the public to gain access to this gorgeous river and get up close and personal with it.
So this area will have like a nature walk area along the the bank here.
Isn't it remarkable?
Yeah, we'll do something so that there's no erosion going down into the water. I mean, that's one of the main things. We're gonna put in conservation practices while we're creating the Riverwalk.
So we're going to turn this into a public park for everyone to come and enjoy. Right now, we've already planted apple trees, we've planted dogwood trees, and we're going to eventually put benches and have a walkway for people to walk down to the water and go fishing and just enjoy the park.
Oh, so this is going to be a park?
Yes, it is.
I mean, is it for everybody, or just
it's for
conservation?
It's for everyone. It's for everyone. It's a present for Washington D.C. from ECC.
That's it. Riverwalk is done. Thank
you. Just down the river is another long abandoned pump house, once used by Pepco to pump water to its Buzzard Point plant. Pepco donated the building to us, and with a $600,000 Brownfields grant and the help of the D.C. Fisheries and Wildlife Department, we'll turn this into a fish lab with state-of-the-art computer mapping and a wildlife tracking station. The National Park Service has given us a 20-year permit to turn the parking lot and surrounding land into a public park.
Well, it's pretty exciting, actually, to think about it. I mean, that facility operated for many, many years. I mean, if you think about it this way, that facility was a part of the power supply system for the city of Washington for many, many years. It reached a point, that plant reached a point when it was no longer cost effective, and so it was shut down and mothballed, and we built other facilities. And so, but now to see this kind of being reborn to a useful or constructive purpose for the city is interesting and fun to think about, and it's kind of represents maybe the continuum of life.
The Anacostia River Restoration Partnership, creating an environment where both wildlife and people can thrive in harmony.
It represents what livability is all about, and you spoke to that, and what the President and the Vice President believe that we can do as we invest in the people of the nation and as we invest in the landscape, the earth on which we paint our stories and continue our rich legacy. We have much work to do, though, much work to do. But now that we have seen that which our heart desires, we know that if we work together, laugh together, struggle together, circle around this bread together, we can move it, and that we will.